Hey there again, and we're back with a new Rimworld. It's called Raider Cities. So, I'm going to do a mod run through. Oh, let me mute. Raider City. There we go, that's muted, so I don't have to listen. Let's bring it in. It's going to be a mod run through and initial start. So we've got Harmony, as lots of stuff needs Harmony. We've got the core, royalty, got mod manager. Can't remember what it does, but I'm just going to go through them anyway. Faction customizer, which I'm not actually using, so I might get rid of that. No, we'll leave it in. Vanilla backgrounds, because obviously better stuff. Also got the biotech. We've got hug slip. Got the allow tools, because lots of different buttons you can push and pull. Hack tongue for the forcing work and things like that. Got better workshop management, bench manager. To get these kind of builds. Got research power fort, STRS, the ships. We've got Rimworld for oil, camera plus, because I've been getting in close. Harvest organs, post-mortem, so if we need to drop any organs off from people, we can do so. Dragon Select allows you to click and just go blah blah blah, and select loads of stuff really fast. Snap out of it, which is nice when people go on rages and rampages and shit like that. And now you can hopefully try to save it. We have got Dub's bad hygiene, so we'll have to make sure we do that. We've also got smart speed, which makes it zoom faster. The vehicle frameworks for vehicles which I've not added yet. They're going to be for a different one that we'll be starting soon. Save our ship too, because we can do that as initial ending. Hospitality, so we can have guests come and visit the city. Adaptive storage is quite nice. Allows us to do more storage options. The ever faithful fridges, which are nice. They look nice. We've got better stacking looking options, so they're good. Go explorers when we're out in caravans. If something comes up, they'll go, oh, you found these ancient ruins, would you like to investigate? Architect icons, which are just more buttons in here. Got forestry armament, which means if your pawn falls over, loses the weapons, when he gets up, he will go back and collect them, or they will go back and collect them. Miscellaneous training facilities, which gives us little martial outdoors target practices for a bit of rec and learning. We have neat storage, which is more shelves on the same mod person, I believe. But you know, better designed shelves so you can see what more's in them. The vanilla expanded framework, which you need for other stuff. Nexium gas, because we might need a gas supply at some point. We can't get some other stuff early-ish. Security module, catapults, cavalry spikes, ballistas, and amble bear traps. Yeah. Rim fridge, which is the, I think it's the original rim fridge, just shows a little bit better. Obviously the deep storage, because it's always really nice to have. Miscellaneous robots. I don't know whether to do this or do Android. I mean, these are nice, you just build and plug them in and they go do whatever they need to do. You don't break down or anything like that. Pick up and also we can carry more stuff in from fields and farms and things like that. Rim atomics, so we can get up some nuclear power. Plenty of powered options in this one. Vanilla plants expanded. More plants. Even more plants. The Omnicore drill, which yeah, we can use to get resources, or if we need chunks, which we're probably going to, because we ain't got a lot of mountain, we can get a load of chunks. That's the Miscellaneous Robots Plus. There's extra things in it. XTML extensions, no idea. It's needed for some certain stuff. And we've got Dub's paint shop, so we can paint stuff. Complex jobs, because I do like having like my repair, deconstruct and construct in separate tabs. So I can actually go, right, you two go repair, you go deconstruct, and you go bloody build. Got the mini map, which comes up in top right hand corner. Don't prepare carefully, which we've already done. We've got minify everything, means you can just take stuff out, move it around without dismantling it and lose a load of resources. Chem fuel is in there for more power options. Got vanilla events, like more spaceship crashes and things like that. Just extra little bits that pop up now and again. We do have the vanilla sidecast because I do like the option of being able to look in where we want to go with certain people and actually do it rather than guess. And we've got vanilla textures expanded. Got map preview, which you use on setup mostly. Numbers, so that we can go through and see who's what, see if there's any enemies that are fancy taking or guess, see what their moods are like and things like that. Animal tab for all animal related stuff. Area unlocker, because we're probably going to have quite a few areas. Like animal area here, there's butchery over there and whatever like that. Auto cut blight comes on, you can just a little button, you just click it and it auto cuts all the blight. Common sense means they'll do cleaning around their workstation. And the best one, dire raids. This can be anywhere from, I want to say 50 to about 200 people that just arrive on your map. Really quite intense when that happens. Got dubsmith menus. And new list boxes for recipe builds, health builds and things like that. It's that one that pops out. Increase stack, because we need bigger stacks for the stuff. Ignore me passing means when somebody's walking through where somebody's building, it doesn't stop the builder from building it. It's really annoying. Mend and recycle, because we will be doing a lot of mending and recycling of stuff that we get off people, plus the raids that we'll be doing. Well, mining code gives us a little thingy that'll highlight ores in mountains. That's Millie's no version warning, which just stops these from being red because it still works. Got realistic rooms, so you get a better bonus for the sizes and stuff. We've got replay stuff, which is really handy. You can just run over all the wood with whatever stone or anything you want, and it'll do it without pulling holes in it. Quarry, if we ever need chunks that we can do. And then from there we can go up to the Omnicore drill for a bit later to have it just stood there rather than trying to walk around many of them. Big green cities, because they're just going to be immensely fun. Rimworld is the bit down here that gives you a lot of information. Rocket Man helps with performance. Search and destroy means if your pawns are getting away and you can't work out a route, you can click search and destroy and they will run after them, picking the best routes. We've got run and gun, which works for enemies as well. So as we're approaching enemies, if we've got longer range, we can start shooting them while we're getting closer, and vice versa. Simple sidearms mean we can take a few sidearms, like we can have a main sniper rifle, something like an assault rifle, and a little short pistol and a club. So, you know, for different ranges that give us better stuff. Smart construction means your builders won't build themselves into little gaps. It happens still occasionally, but most of the time they don't do it. And obviously the return of that is smarter deconstruction. Till sale, because we're going to be growing a hell of a lot of stuff. Trade helper gives us a little box up here where we can see what we're buying, what we're selling, and we can also add into a list. So if we want steel, we can type in steel and it'll show up here where that green lines are there. So we know they have steel for sale, or like Resurrector, it'll show up here in green. They go, oh, they've got one, click. You got me. It means when pawns fighting, they're less likely to kill each other when they have the bloody little tiffs. Really annoying. Trade ship drop swap means there's a little circle you put on ground, and that's where all the drops happen, rather than punching through roofs and everything like that. Filth washes away with rain. You got loads of blood when it rains, it all goes away as it does in normal life. Alternates can set force attacks, so you can click on it and say shoot that thing, rather than it just fiddling out at whatever it thinks is best. Got Dark Age Beasts. Now this had some quite big, not monsters, well they are monsters, but some big animals in that tend to often come and eat you. And we've also got defensive positions, which means that we can set a defense line and everybody will run to it. Climate control, because I do like having everywhere heated and or cooled from one location rather than having fires everywhere that you've got to find and stuff like that. We've got colourblind materials, which basically helps colourblind people. You'll see various brighter different coloured minerals throughout, so that's what that's for. I do like the colourful sterile tiles. I like making my research lab purple, shiny purple, med labs blue and stuff like that. And we got drugs, which you don't need for this episode, but I thought I'll leave them in. It's drugs. That gives us something to sell anyway. Expanded roofing gives us solar panel roofings, big glass expanses and things like that. I take lab facilities because I hate the size of comms console, which is this big ugly brick thing with research benches and things like that. Just no need for the massive things. Just put it over there means when you trade with a caravan, they'll come in and drop it in a shelf. You don't have to carry it all in. It doesn't work with trade ships, but it does work with caravans. Less stupid romance means you're crashing on this world after hundreds of years being in stasis and your family isn't there. Your extended frigging family isn't there. No cousins, no uncles, no bloody aunts. 12 removed. Annoying. You crash on this barren world. All alone, and then all your family shows up. It's like, oh, I crashed back where I was. Better pod launchers just gives us bigger pod launchers for different size areas that we can set off. Normally it's quite a small area, and then with each upgrade you do, it goes an extra few tiles. 10 times carry capacity, because yeah, everybody has them nowadays. We have got the mechanoid power source because the geothermals, they're only doing what, 2,600 now, and it's like, sod that. The fire and ice ones I've got, where I had geothermals, it's like I've got 12 geothermals, and I'm just about breaking even for having one electric cooker. It's crazy. Mining ships, just a ship that will pop in every so often, bringing metals. Can be nice and cheap, can be expensive. No more auto roof is a good one. You build your structure and normally they'll pile a roof over it. With this, it doesn't happen. You have to physically go in and put a roof over it. It's really handy for when you're doing like solar panels or wind turbines and you're protecting them. And if you're not watching, they'll put a roof over it. They won't with this. Plasteel surgery gives us a few ugly beautiful thing part, male, female, and other body alterations. Rim bank, because I don't like keeping thousands and thousands of silver when you can just have literally banknotes essentially. Spartan foundry for all the decent armours. That's got to be in. Simple turrets, which are the main staple diet for me now. Better than the game ones. Spartan foundry, power armour, craftable. Got lightning rods so that when there's them big thunderstorms we can sort of protect certain areas. Price is right, which is going out in caravans and you get better prices because you're actually doing it rather than them coming to you. Christmas for having it, so hey, it's just Christmas. I know we're past it, but they haven't done a Valentine's yet. But Architect expanded, just gives us all the limbs, things like that. Better gene processing, which is the bar up here. You can select targeted, select intended targets, so you can take the ones you want off rather than it just randomly picking one out of 50 that it gives you. Expanded archives, which is just more of the top tier stuff. Gene bank indicators shows you, as you can see, that's got 2 slots in, that's got 4 empty, that's that, and got full ones, and just visual to see how many slots you've got left. So you're not having to mad go by and build the gene banks themselves. Gene extractor tiers, the bigger the tier, the better it is. Gene ripper, obviously. Get at brain and stuff. We do have a trader for them as well. Then we've got the Helum XMs that does Helum XM resurrectors. Got letters for all them. More beautiful genes. Obviously, it's kind of makes sense there. And just even more genes to play with. Natural wells is here because I don't use the geothermal plugs. You build that, you set it going, it gives you that, and then you build your geothermal over it. So you can have like a row of 10 geothermals in a pretty little row instead of them being 3 or 4 dashed around. Which never provide enough power anyway, that's why we've got all the nuclear stuff and everything else in it. Got Mad Architect stuff, which is little injectors that can stick mechanites in you that can help with all sorts of fun related things. Compact gene banks mean they're smaller, they're not as massive, these big stonking things, so you can actually fit them in a room and have them linked to the thing they're supposed to. Craftable neuroformers, which is nice. We also have sustainable drill. It's like the other drill, but it is slow, it's a long process, but it does work and it never kind of runs out. So it just sits there and you've got to sit there for ages to get it. So it's worth it, especially if you're playing some small maps. Yeah, we've got more planning. Obviously you can plan loads of different things out. You'll see when we get in what I've done already. TD Find Laboratory and the Control F. These help you find stuff on the map. It's like, right, where did that resurrector go? You can type in the little thing down here. Pops the box up and you can type in res and it'll point to it. And then you'll have to scroll towards where it's sat. And it just makes it so easy to find things that just suddenly run around the bloody thing that you can't find. But bug fixes, better electronics, because I'm sick of all the breakdowns on stuff. You can't have something for like 5 minutes in game before it breaking down, so that sorts that. Better transhumanist means the more stuff you put in them, the more happy they get. Kind of capacity is fixed, because yeah, it's just mad. We do have embrasures, so that can work for us. We can shoot out and they can stand there and shoot back in, so works both ways. Tobacco and cigarillos, because it's still in from the other one I were doing. More floors gives us more floor options. No force slowdown means we can not get slowed down by stuff, which is kind of dangerous. As if you're going towards stuff, they can just suddenly be on you if your computer lags a little split second. Bigger stacks. Got undraxed after tucking, which means when you capture somebody, you put them in bed, your guy doesn't stand there, he automatically goes off, and if he's a healer he'll go get medicine and come back. If not, then he'll bugger off and do something else. Vegetable garden, because I like all the different types of food, and the vegetable garden, the whole set of them. You can have soil and reclaim soil, and you can do a lot of the water out of it and sand. You can get rid of a lot of sand by using it as well. Basically, it allows you to put soil over top of stuff, except for deep water. Obviously, trees and flowers. Same again, just more trees, flowers. Wanderer joins, gives us more information rather than it just, oh, that person we rescued. Oh, crap, I don't know the stats. Now we can do. Trading spots are traders that come in or go to a certain area rather than just deciding to set up camp right outside your bloody fridge. Blueprints, because I have got a lot of blueprints from the main build that I've done, which is the initial picture of the city. That's what it's going to similarly end up as. Got Mechanite Forge because we're having Bastion and things like that. Biotech traders, obviously just more biotech stuff. This is the one I do like. You can actually call a trader rather than having to wait for something to come up that you want. You can go, do you know what, I'm going to go call them and go send me a exotic or a metals trader or something. Map edge limit, because we will be building quite close to the edge and I want that option up. Now it's because in-game motors are crap. They can build these as well, so their accuracy is going to be a hell of a lot better. But so is yours. Food alert lets us know down in the bottom corner here how many days worth of food we've got left. Grazing lands is it doesn't destroy the grass that they're eating. It leaves a little stub regardless, and then they'll move on, and then that grass just regrows rather than it just being bare and you have to go plant it, isn't it? And then there's obviously growable grass, which is kind of nice. You can set it down and go, right, I want thick, dense green grass growing there, please. I do have infestions spawn in darkness rather than it being under the roof mountain, because when you play open maps that haven't got them, it's having bugs in it. We do have the mercenaries for me as well in this one, and you can hire mercenaries, they can hire mercenaries, and you can have them come in and help build. You can have them come in and, you know, cook, or you can hire a bunch of fighters and take them out with you. Metal traders, because you don't really get a lot of metals on some traders that come. When you need like 300 plasteel, all of a sudden you got maybe 3 traders to get it if you're lucky. No job authors means if they're building like a statue and that just gets put up logs and something else, somebody comes along, they will pick that same statue up and continue the work. Might not be the same quality, but at least you're not sat there with like 500 capes that everybody's decided they'll build. Pharmacist is the little box down here that helps you do your medicines for like finger cuts, chop the finger off, massive surgeries. Just allows them to go through that and go, alright, that's not bad enough to be Glitterworld medicine for the bruise you've got. Raise the roof is the one that allows us to get rid of. Oh, do the transparent solar roofs here. That's not the thick roof remover, or it might be, I don't know. We do have a reinforced walls because that's just going to be lovely. You can normal granite and then you can reinforce them with iron plates and things like that, make it stronger. SUV Giants Plus. This is the one that I think it comes from when you're coming in from somebody outside your map and you get a tiny bit of information. This person wants to join. This gives you that information. Roads, because we're going to want to go walking places quicker, as well as flying. But Sparkling World weapons. Oh, lots of good weapons in there. Stabilize means if you've got a pawn down and you've got 2 hours and you're right at edge up map and you go, oh, he's not going to make it, you can go stabilize them, then you can carry him back. It's basically sticking a plaster over a bleeding wound. It slows everything down so that when you get him to hospital bed you can go treat it properly. Synth meat, because you can never get enough of the meat on most tile maps. Vitals monitor just helps you, it's the small version rather than the big box thing you can hang it on the edge of bed, which is nice. Garden tools, this is the one, and you can place like all different fertilizers and things down. Traders have money because I'm sick of traders showing up and they've got like 1,000 and you're trying to buy, I don't know, sell all the crap you've got that you don't need. Trader ships is they will come to you in trade and land down. You do need to put a trader spot down, but they will come down. Simply soil is just simply soil. It says it can be built on any terrain, but it's a bit iffy on water patches. Saving artifact because there's always that one big creature that you want to go, I'd like one of them, but I can't. Use these for the batteries so it stops that zap effect and doesn't blow half your base up. Rangefinder is on a pawn. You'll see a big red dot as they're moving towards something. That's just an indicator of ranges for people, so it's visible. More vanilla fences because we do want a lot of fences in certain places. More different types of batteries. I would say standard, and then you go up through to Rimworld and stuff like that. Everton's laboratory is for something I can't remember, but you need that to do something else with. It could be this, I don't know. But according to the manager, you can set up trees to be cut and else to be done, things like that. Character editor is, I like saving all my characters off as you go through the game. I know so often I'll save everybody off when the inevitable game just completely knackers. You can type, you've still got your characters at a certain stage, so that's good. Auto seller means you can set up stuff to automatically sell, and so one of you guys will go up, sell all like, I don't know. Let's say all your clothes that you've been making, whether it's tail hats or anything like that. It'll automatically go and sell them all, so you don't have to go to it, click it, sell them, and then come back if it's done for you. Men's miscellaneous modifications. This allows you to do a few things like when you've got the caravan and you set up camp. Is it set up camp? Or when you're doing like a raid on an outpost, it gives you like 24 hours to get out. And it's like, that's not enough time. And in this, you can go into settings and allow it for a longer time. I think it's like 5 days max. So you've got time to heal all your wounds and collect everything that's in there. Disable forced surgeries failure. It's always that 2%. You've got a level 20, you've got glitter friggin' hospital, you've got Glitterworld Hospital, you've got sterile walls, sterile tiles, you've got healing enhancer modules on floor that boost it, and it'll still fail a surgery. This stops that. Low levels it does naff all because you need to have the big level 20 and all the stuff. If you're a level 20, this stops them stupid 2% fails. It's freaking phenomenal. Edge shields is nice because it's little shield packs that you can build. A grey box there. And there used to be shields in game, and they used to need to cool them by cooling air. But these work quite similar. I mean, they do lose power once they get to a certain level. But you can do it, you can have them for orbital drop pods as well. So if you're trying to protect an area where you want to land your stuff, then the drop pods that are coming in, you can turn it on and they'll crash against it. Animal gear and animal gear basics. It's all armor and scarves and stuff for your animals. Heat map shows you where it's cold, where it's warm, where it's hot. Little button. Click it down here. Got high density hydroponics. Not that we'll probably be using it much in here, but maybe we'll do Devil Strand in it or some really long-term things that take like a year and a half to do. Large outpost, because hey, we're going to be in outposts, so we're going to be doing that. More faction interactions. I believe, yeah, you can do a lot of stuff like the annual trade fairs. You can get rid of them. You can make them more common and other stuff like that. It just helps you build factions a little bit better map sizes, because sometimes you want a big map, sometimes you want a tiny map. Map rerun, which means if you've got a tile and you go, do you know, I like that river but I don't like it there, can I have it like here? Then you can hit the map reroll up top and it'll reroll the map and you can just pick which one you like. Set up camp is obvious as you're out. If you need to do stuff like somebody's got an infection and they haven't got, or they're starting to lose it, you can pop into a little campsite tile, pop a bed down, get them better medicine, better medical care, and then, you know, you just pick up. It's an instant pickup as well, so it doesn't matter if your stuff's all over the place. Faction manager does, oh yeah, if you've got loads of cities, I think it is, you can set up, you can take, you can virtually hide them. It allows you to unload that map tile, so it's not causing more lag on your main city, and then you can just reopen it later on to go, right, this is what we're doing down here now, things like that. Replanable special trees means we can move like the anime and other trees that appear. Rename settlements, because at some point we're going to have a settlement and we're going to go, yeah, I don't like that name anymore, somebody give me a better name. Glowstone, because I like glowstone. You can do wall lights in a big row and it doesn't cost power. And with the size of the city we're building, having this glowstone as walkway path lights is going to save on so much power. And we're having to load it up and have it at a correct brightness and whatever. Quick stockpile creation is fantastic. Somebody produces something and he goes, oh, I ain't got room for it. You click it and a little stockpile button will come up and you can get click quick stockpile creation. God, words today. Then you can pop it down and it'll move that one particular object to that spot without you having to go through a huge list of, oh, where is it in here? Even with search bar, sometimes they'll come up if you can't remember the name of it properly. That gap means your shelves, you can set a limit. So if you want like 10 advanced components on a shelf, you can do it, and you set the limits, a little slider bar, and you drag it down. Or if you want, I definitely want more than 200 on this shelf at one time, you can drag it the other way. And it's really nice. And these are just fun. Arcades, more joy, and tabletop treasure troves. More joy. Right, we're done. We need to load. I'll show you what we're going to end up trying to be. This is where I'm going to get to. I've still got stuff to add, but takes a bit and then the screen goes black. But it's now. Yep. There's my keys. This is what we're going to end up having. All fields. This bit here is the only bit that's not going to be there. Raids. So robots helping, got a few colonists. Obviously by the time we get to this we'll have so many more colonists. This is where we're going to be building the big share of our ship 2's ships. In here, chunk storage. We've got our anime tree right in the middle as a centre focal point. Gun turrets. Now, anybody coming in, they have to come down these. I mean, yeah, they could come down here and chip through there to get in, but gives us a bit of time to get stuff sorted. And it is a 7 thick wall, armoured wall at 1530 hit points, and it is the whole way through. So yeah, any sappers will just target these because they are small. By then we can be around here. Housing, I know it's genetic basic square to square, but there's 70 beds there, means 70 colonists. I will be doing a post at the bottom of this after we've done this to get names for the subscribed. If you're subscribed, you can have a pawn name. Currently we have 2 that are open, which is Reed and Drew, but we'll get to that. We've got the dumpster bed hygiene stuff, all toilets and everything, they're all hooked up, linked up. And yes, a long way to go from here over here, but hopefully by the time we're reaching this stage we'll have 1 or 2 bionics in people. Okay, I've got some horses kicking around because I thought, well, why not? Power is going to mostly be power cells or the nuclear facilities, which I ain't really got anywhere for, but we're thinking I could stick them up in this top corner, build the nuclear power stuff. That'll be quite devastating if it goes off, so yep. This is the main taking off part for going to raid. All these have all the Spartan armors added onto them. This one, for instance, is headgear for powered assault armor. Then we've got hazard up and things like that, and then these are the bodies for them. So you can bring your pawns in, load them up, chuck them into one of these and go attack a city somewhere. And then the other side is for sending these for when we've attacked the city to strip the city down. Weapons, drugs, medicines, clothes, various other bits and bobs. And it just goes on. I think these are side trainers, I think these are neuro trainers, those are the resurrectors. We've got safes. It's gold, silver and jade, I think are the ones that go in. Yeah, gold, silver, jade, and you can put artifacts in there if you want. I'm not too fussed, and I've still got storage space here for more things, a little visual indicator of how big they are. And we just got bombing ships as well, so they can do bomb runs. It's going to be big. This whole section here is oil. That's the first oil you can get out of the small stuff, and then you have the bigger oil up here, which is not showing. Probably because somebody's not on the thing down there, but that's the big oil. Into massive oil storage, into massive chem fuel storage, shot by crackers. And then we've got all the syntheline, synthred, synthamide, hyperweave, nutriamine, plasteel and napalm production. So napalm bombs, you get the picture. And we can have the power generation using these as well. Big massive dining places dotted around everywhere. Recreation, I need to copy that to put into various other areas. Like we'll fit that one probably down here maybe. But then we've got tailoring, mending, 2 separate lots, so we can make loads of clothes, mend loads of clothes, and then sell them. We've got our smithies and as machining tables. You see shield belts, assault rifles, chain shotguns, swords, daggers, everything like that. Smelting, I've just got it for metal slag, but we've got all the glowstone that we can do inside these as well. Art benches, stone blocks, gosh, that's a lot of stone if you think about it. Each one of them is how much? 15 stone. And that's a lot of building. So lots of stuff in, lots of fabrication benches. So we're going to have all the different armours to be building. EVA suits, Saver 2, prestige armours, things like that. We've got the helmets, we've also got neuroformers, all the shield generators, which are these. Which I do need to finish putting them up. And basically a ton of bionics as well. All the big natural gas, so we can just store it. There's gas there, gas there. Robot building space for our robots. That's it, that's the big ship one. That's roughly what it's going to end up like. Obviously we've got sewage facilities down here. I'm not too sure about this. I might try my hand at making them a bit non-square. We'll have to see. But yes, a single animatree that we'll be moving in. Right, let's go to the actual tile that we've just come onto. Right, was that really 40 minutes? Jesus. And here we are. That's that exact same tile. Let me pause it so nothing bad happens. So we have the mechanical stuff down here. There was a huge lake here. So I went into dev mode and just got rid of the deep water. And we've been able to clear all that water out. There were a patch here as well. I just didn't want the big puddles of water on it, and I couldn't find a map that didn't have them. We've got ruins galore that we're going to be disassembling, and my plans for that's the 5 gap that leads in. Same with there, same with there. I think the animatree is there. That needs to get dug up and put right there. Extract that right away. There's all these buildings have been set up. We're taking shelves up so we can have them. There'll be fights soon as well. A lot of mining to clean out these and resources. I don't know whether I'll be taking them off. I'll obviously chip through that so raids can get round. We'll probably take all that out. But yeah, just lots of various things. And our 3 gas thingies are there, and there. Which will give us the option of more power as well, so plenty of options to get power. That is the biggest thing. We've got to take that apart, and that's really big. I was thinking of maybe doing, like we've got this 5 pathway here, I was thinking of doing a 5 pathway going diagonally. Don't know whether I can do that. Because for a 5 wide, Where would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't just click and drag either, which is a shame. Don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it'd work. We'd have to have like, if we're still having the central thing, so that'd be 2 out that way. That'd be 2 out that way. That would be 3 out, wouldn't it? It's a 5 internal. That's 1, 2, 3. So that'll be there. One, 2, yeah. That'd be like there coming through. Which we know that's fine because we've got that set up already. It's just that. Where are my blueprints handy? Import center square, please. Because that is, if we can get it correct. That. I can place that, that's fine. That's in a square. That don't work, does it? So that's not put everything down. Yeah, that's supposed to be the embrasures there. Why haven't you worked? That's only providing them. It's not providing anything else. Huh. But anyway, with that there, that limits us to not a lot. And that comes through and stops right on there. But it stops before that because I think got the walls. Oh, because, yeah, we're not in Godward. Obviously, we won't be saving this, but there we go, that's better. So that lines up with that, that lines up there. Give it a second. Add all the extra stuff. That's better. Now those are just walls. Huh. Ah. Can I make that planning a bit more? Yeah, a bit more. I don't think that's right, is it? Bring the blueprints back up. Rotate it one. No, I was off by 1 square. Do a big cancel on. No, not all that. Yeah, so it's kind of important that I get this right, isn't it? If I say that by that, when we rotate that, oh dear. Line them up, line that up. Only one trading spot, okay, that's fine, don't care. Yeah, and that gives us thingy. So that says main walkway in. Which is a 5 wide, and then we'd have another walkway in there. So for defence, we'd have. It's not too bad, is it, actually, you think about it? It's not too bad at all. So I might do that, so there's like 8 arms. Have that come in from here. I think that would actually work, wouldn't it? I get rid of those plans I put up. To guess. Would have to bring it out, but obviously it would be a staggered wall coming into here. That'd be enough. Only leaves me what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We only lose like two weaponry, but we could have it come down diagonally as well. Which means I would need to reshape some of this, but that's fine, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we'll do that on the original map rather than all this. Let's turn that off first. That's why on some of the videos I've got the development mode, because we've been building that. Oh, spawn everything. Warm up Rocket Man. Oop. Right. Do a bit of planning. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So would it be from there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically, so what? 1, 2, 3 in between. 1, 2, 3. On the fourth one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's going to match there. That will match that one. I 2, 4, 5. Yes. Oh, bloody hand flicks it over. Got a pesky. Then we don't need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We won't need that in the plan. But we do still have a 5-wide corridor, don't we? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll be there. Easy way of doing it. Whee! No, definitely that one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. You'd be like that. It's 5 internal, isn't it? Yeah. Bring the exterior wall over. So come on, I should be able to work this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Planning. So then we don't want that. Or that. What did I do there? Huh? What the hell? Yeah, that wall's right. And that wall's right. That's wrong, isn't it? That has to go there. then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, double, double, double. So that would be the main entry. Obviously we'd have to get the main square in first. I need to know where the animatronic is going. Let's do bright pink, right in centre. And we can pull you back again. So my blueprints won't work now. Centre square, bring them in. And this we can put down because it's not God modded. So you will be like there. But that's the inner fence. That's the main walls. So everything there. Give it cancel order. So everything there can go because we don't need you. And then we don't need you. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's the main pathway in there. That's that main pathway in. So we need to go planning. Go to black. You're already out that far. Just trim you down so you didn't reline that. Yeah, I've got to put the whole thing in, haven't we? And that's why I love blueprints. All you can go because we don't need all you. And all you. It's a bit rough because of terrain, but that's that. You're gone and you're gone. So you go to there, you go to there. That's the main wall. There. That's the main defensive structure wall. Yes, it is. Then you have to come out to that which gives us that main structure wall. If I don't get this right, it's going to look a right bloody mess. And I just made a mess. Yep. Why is that out again? I'll give up, I don't need that. How is this so messed up? Oh, can't do too much, can I? Because that black should be on that line. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. 13. Is it just that I've messed up? Oh, the last two don't need to be there. 2 gap, 2 gap, 2 gap, 2 gap, 2, 2, 2. Yeah. Just fluff that wall bit. So you're not going to exist. You don't exist. You don't exist. Well, that's the main defensive line, so we can take it right back to that. The walkway in. They're not going to exist either. If I do that, maybe it'll be easier to visualize. No matter how far I come out, so okay, so those are the walkways in. If I'd be able to click right. Okay, that's the main defensive wall, so you can go. So we can get rid of that. Not too far, obviously, so that we can keep an eye on the build. You've already been, yeah, we know you've already gone. Right, so that'll be it. What? Vegetation spot with animatry being just there. Don't plant potatoes in it. That's the main gun wall. Yeah, that's alright, you know, that's okay. Rather than it just being a straight 4-way in, we've now got an 8-way. Oh, that'll be confusing as hell, but yeah. We've preset everybody. Oh, okay, we haven't. Right, we've got to do that now. Might as well get everything set up ready for Wednesday. You can all do that, you can all do that. You're the best one, so you're going to do that. Bed rest can be 2, childcare can be 1 for those that can childcare. Fairly well. All basic rear, and then we'll just get rid of every bloody single thing. Okay, let's have a look at our pawns. Me, because I'm going to play, I'm going to be in it. So, we are with our liver and a sun, so down there. We are good at shooting, melee, construction and mining. That's all we're good at. We've got smaller stuff here, but we have 2 passions, everyone has a double passion. Psychopath, sanguine, body model, which means we're going to be frustrated. No, we do have little eyes, and we use the points, so yeah, it's kind of fine. Synergy is going to be social and intellectual. Big C's are cook plants and animals. And the first up for grabs is Rosa Red Fox. Big cooking, big medical. Then we have Drew, which is a crafting artistic. So we've covered all the bases for the first 5, which is nice. So it's always fun to get everything covered. And then as more people join in, we can add them doing whatever various jobs, because you saw the image before. You know, we had like what, 10 mending benches here, 10 tailoring, we had all the smelting and everything over here. All the houses are in this bit, which we will have to adapt with them new pathways, but that's fine. So we should really get all them pathways in it, so that we know we want them bright neon. Yeah, that's going to be more visible in it. It's bright neon. And our wealth is going to become stupidly high. let's get rid of you, so we don't need you. Leave you. You are gone. You are gone. Be away with you. Right. Go on. Give us a post. How many of these am I going to accidentally miss off at line for the whole four corner thing? As in, whoops, missed it. How many of them? Put a guess down below. Shit. Well, there's one. Better move it, haven't we? Remember one. One. Oh. Trying to do it fast like Dragon. Select. What's that? 5 now. Going a bit closer. 6, 7, 8. God. Where I managed to do more than 4 in a row without trashing up. Where are we at? 9. That's 10. Hey, no scrolling ahead. I know, you can't scroll ahead. But did you try? Did you know every odd number has the letter E in it? Oh, 11, 12, fuck off. I do apologise there. Up 10, 11, 12, 14. So 14 for one side. Yeah. Yeah, I think we can go with that. Well, that will double click. So 16. Bugger off. Thank you, love. Shit. 18. Okay. Oh, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, freaking 25. You know out of it. Seven. See, 28. I was just about to say, I'm concentrating now really well. And I go and nap up again. By 9. 30. Anyway. Let's get rid of them so now. What the hell was that? Well, I count. $32. Technically, it should be 64 by the time we get that done. They're going to be solid wall. Also going to do that. And I should, we're doing it like that, put that like that, then we know. We haven't got you yet. That 33. Say it's 33. Very far. No. 39. Jesus. Oh, hello, there were 30 large shell doodles. Hello. Don't remember whether I said hello or not. It's a 40. Forty-two. Forty-four. Damn it, you. 45. Oh, you're supposed to be pink. Designating the path. Let me get a drink. That's better. A bit more caffeine inside. That's what I need. A bit more caffeine. There you go. Look at that. Enough. Okay, 46. 48. Oh no, I don't think that caffeine helped, did it? 49, one more, we're halfway there. Crap. 50. So that 52. Wow. $54. Anybody getting close? $8. 55. $57. 58. Oh, that'll do. Take it off already. Okay. So that's wrong. So 8 ways in. Not matter. 58 on it. Can't be outspending anybody that gets 58. You can go straight to the front at Q. Not that I've got a Q, but hey. Big anniversary. Okay. Okay, you're good at walking. Everybody is going to be hunting, so that's fine. Deconstruct. Repair, construct, deconstruct. You've got a 6, but you've got a double passion for it, so I'll give you handling and training. Also give you cooking and butchering, and you can do that way around. You're good, so you can do it that way around. Repairs, yeah, I've only got one. So you can deconstruct first, then repair, deconstruct. Plants, 9. See, big C with double passion. Let's put you as growing, which at least you can Can learn that way. And then it's basically good enough for that as well. And it's like we're going to be mining and drilling as well. Notable passions, right? So, crafting. What are we really going to have to start with? Oh, yeah, tailor-smithing, machining, refining, fabrication. You're going to be doing that because nobody else can do it. That's just everybody can do at some point. Oh, not that one. That one. Yeah. Production could be a 4. Melting doesn't really matter, but it's going to be a 4. Stone cut can be a 1. That's a lot of materials, do death stuff, nuclear maintenance, which will be refilling water bottles, that kind of stuff. Delivery can be on a 2. Hauling can be 2. Cleaning can be 2. Research. Everybody can do training. That's a lot of stuff. You got the double passion for it. But you can do it as a team. That should be a team. You should construct. Then when you've done that and anything else, you come back to repairing, then deconstruction. If there's any left, because you're going to be deconstructing everything that we've got marked. You're not going to be starting to grow. I mean, 6 isn't bad as a grower though, is it? And it is double passion, so you're going to burn up to the top quite quick. Fortunately, mining, can put that as a 2. We can do quarrying as a 4 for everybody. Drugs, you can be a 2 on that as a backup. Crafting, you're the next best crafter. Well, for now. We'll leave you, we'll leave that. They're alright, they're okay. Research, we have got 2 if we need to. You'll do scanning. And you're going to do everything else before more research. That's fine, isn't it? Manager, we'll need to set up a bench for it. But we're going to want to cover everything in home. Go from that. Clear home area out. It's not a view doable. I'll build back on that. Yes, I'm sure you've got it right where we don't need it. We can set the paths out when we build them. And you're all good. So, manager will all be done in the home area. Anything in the home. And we want to tick everything but not predators for now. Make sure a few of them are not actually on here. Where's Thrumbar? It's not in. The hell's a red-horned laugh? Elusive and delicate creature. Large leopardide with brown antlers. Okay. Very large deer. Right, we will need to keep. Yeah, wags. That's fine. Those towels, they are huge. I'd like to tame one of them actually, so we'll hunt them. Do foxes, they'll kill us anyway at some point. We could do lynxes. Should we? No, we shouldn't really do them yet, should we? Wag. I don't see the Thrumbar, so is it not included? We should actually count all on the map. Oh, it doesn't matter because it's we're hunting, so we'll bring it back to, I think, should insects be counted? Yeah. Yes. Does that change this any? No. Okay. So we don't want to be killing because we'll need cannons. We keep buffalo. So they are kind of a nice big heavy pack animal, aren't they? Horses? No. No, I think we should take them out. Now, boom rats and boom locks. This early stage, when it's raining. Then we're going to want, just max it out as well. Trees. I'm going to want everything except anime. Rimworld Oak, popular. Yeah, they're fine. Max it out. What does full trees mean? What does full trees mean? Oh. What are mini trees? Can't turn mini trees on or off. Okay. Calculate distance. No. Count all on map. Yes. Guess it's going to be wood in it. Fields have to find. We've got livestock. Oh, how many to keep? Okay. We would need horses. 5 adults. We don't need as many male, so let's take that down to 2. Juveniles. I'd say 10. Should the manager designate wild animals to be tamed? Yes. All in the home area. Even when targets are met. No. Alright, so we're taming currently 3 horses, 3 mares. Okay. Calculate distance, culling, non-butcher. Yeah. Not bonded, but you can do trade because they're all going to get trained, aren't they? Close to producing milk, so you produce milk, then you'll don't cull above 60. Shadeable, same again. We'll go 60. Taming tameness. Okay. Unassigned to the training. Okay. Training animals. Yes. That's our first manage. Well, that needs to get managed. And then that also needs to get managed. Berry picking. Pick goddamn everything. Apart from these beehives. Yeah, that's all fine. Yeah, good old Granny Smith. We did have home earlier, didn't we? Yes. I know we'll have stuff outside the home area. Maxing out on veg. Is that resource gathering? Stone, metal, precious. We'll do the mining separate. I didn't click manage, did I? Whole chunks. Well, deconstruct buildings, whole chunks. Okay. I see. Yeah, we'll leave them for when we need to do it. We've got all of them. Okay, so that's that. Schedules. I'm going to give them some rec. I'll give you a 2 o'clock rec as well. In the meantime, do everything else. Numbers is cool. Assign. Food. We don't want jelly or meat in any meals. Or human. Is there human here? No. It's only insect. It should be nothing. As soon as it says nothing. Oh, no. Want meat, just not insect meat. I get them all right. Insect meat. None, because you didn't have it. No human. If they're a cannibal, we'll go eat the stuff anyway, so that's fine. That's all the things I can think of for now. Where's humage enough? Well, yeah, we'll probably need it for any vampires if we go down that line. Don't eat corpses. You eat raw plants? Well, they're trees, so I don't think you'd eat a tree. You could, you shouldn't do that. Manufactured, no, so we'll need them to take drugs. Just don't eat corpses on anything. Yeah, let's have a lavish meal. Body lands on your table. There you go, sir. Oh. Yeah, see that, I mean. Okay, so unrestricted. Yeah, can we delete these, please? Yes, please, yes. Go away. Go away. Socially adaptive drugs. I'll set you up. Get off. Thank you. So, you can have canned coffee, fruit juice, that, barley. Penox. I'll have to go through some of these, but Psychic tea should be fine. Ambrosia is fine. I don't want to do the smoke shit, not really. You can have a beer and an eggnog if we have it. Details. Okay, so it is safe dose, 1 a day, so we'll go 1 every 2 days. Safe dose 0.5, so you're alright for 1 every day. Let's do a 60 for beer. Get in there. Do a 55 for eggnog. Only if your rec is below 50. Wish there were a typey button. Ambrosia is every 1.6 days, so we'll put that at 2. Any. Give you a nice little 70 boost. We'll do your mood at like 60. Psychic tea is addictive, but every 3 days should be fine. Let's go in mood 50. No need for recreation. No. Mood there, that should be fine. Penox is every 5-point-odd days, isn't it? It's taken every 5 days. That's fine, because that's going to save us on a few things. Tea is always safe. Fruit drink is always safe. And then we've got mist on garden tea. Always safe. And coffee. Always safe. So you can have one of them every day as and when. Those are the stuff we'll probably get us hands on fairly quick. Everybody should be attack on site. Books you can read whatever the hell you want. Drugs are done, food's done. Apparel's done for now. We ain't got any else, we ain't got any robots. Wildlife. We tagged him no, so we don't have a manager's bench. He'll probably complain that we ain't got a manager's bench. So we are taming the mares. Of course we don't have any world. Let's get it loaded. Not that it's going to matter much of it. But that's where we are. Colony. Modify what we count. That's how we can rename it. And we are at 0.82 north and 0.26 east. And we've got half a world to eliminate anybody that doesn't like us. Okay, we can do that. I'm sure we can do that. I hope. Okay, man, you can go on adaptive mode actually, so you know. Yep, there you go, you go on that. History, we don't need to know about history. Last 30 days. Excuse me, hiccups again. Factions, we have neutral, 2 neutral, 3 neutral. Currently 3 hostiles, so them 3 definitely got to be taken out. And depends who goes from here. Kind of like to make them friendly, and I don't really care about making them friendly. I know you get all the big weapons and armour that you can buy off of them, but they're rages, so you can just take them off the dead bodies. But these are the only ones that have the power cells that we need. Colonies, that's where we can unload and load colonies or camps, so that's fine. Pharmacist is set up for all operations, transports and limb replacements. Should all be Gliderworld. Even for prisoners. What to do as animals? Industrial. Yeah, industrial for that. Slaves. Life-threatening wounds. Industrial's fine. For them. Major wounds like cuts and potential fatal diseases. We do want to keep as animals as best we can. We shouldn't have slaves, but if we do. Guests, I suppose. Yeah, prisoners fine. And then minor wounds. I'll leave it at that. That's the bill menus. That'll collect oil. Okay. Don't think the info should be on, not in that order. Oh, but might be. That could be the path. Yeah, I think that's the outer wall, and then we got a little dirt collection spot, so that reminds me of where the wall's got to go when we get to that. That's the controller, so if you lose something, you type it in there, it'll show up there, and then you'll have to scroll to it. Auto select, got nothing set up yet, but as we start gathering stuff, we can get that going. Mechanics ready to where we need to save at some point all the character stats. And also start menu. So let's save because we made a lot of changes to this. Overwrite. Can't remember we got 14. It's nearly 3 o'clock, so the time is about to go off to remind it to stop recording. So everybody's set up, everybody's doing stuff. All the things are set, all the tabs are set. Let's get some stuff programmed ready for Wednesday. I want to chop everything in and around there. We'll set up in here for now. Do we not have any wood yet? Who's our best plant cutter? Because we've got you. Can you cut me a tree so I can get a bit of wood? Wait, don't forget them stumps. Okay, we have wood. Wood embrasure. wood wall. We are going to have a wooden brazier there. So we want turret, walkway, back wall. And I want a wood door into there. That can go there, and then we can forbid all that and that. But we need to allow that, because this can be main build of where we're going to be. Why am I building bridges? What is that? Mud. Oh. Can we get rid of that mud? No. We cannot there. What's that? Oh, that's rich soil. Where's my thing gone? Why do you always do that? As soon as we get it, it disappears. Okay. Oh, we can only do that. We can't do all yet. Oh. Yeah, where did my soil just go from? Whatever. Let's cover up what we can. You want to build a bridge just on them bits. They're not bridges, no. Well, there it goes. Okay, so we're going to want that's going to be that out a wall, isn't it? So I might as well do that. We're going to want no bridges. That can be stockpile and starting a stone cutting. Production, stone cutters of wood, please. Leave a gap, leave a gap. So 3 of them to start with. I'm going to want, don't need antailing yet. Probably need a fueled stove. I'm going to need a fridge. So we can have a fridge there. Cooking can come in there. So we're going to need, wait on the temperature. But now we're going to have coolers. That should be enough. What powered options have we got? Oh, we're going to have a larger windmill. Let's have it. One there. One there. Hidden conduit. You are going to want to run the whole perimeter with that, aren't we? So, it's going to be a stockpile. Oh, dumping rocks. Close it all down. Right. Turn everything off. Clear out. Chunks. Stone chunks. No limit. Don't matter about hit points. You are going to be for the blocks. So I'll get stone cutting and blocks placed there. You're going to want to be for foods, plant matter, animal corpses, human but only colonist, no rotten. Then until we start building shelving, we can go that be critical except for food. Raw resources, no plant matter. And everything else should be fine. So chunks, everything that we've got. Food, I need to delete that. And that one needs to go as well. Can't double click and get all stockpiles. Don't know whether I've got any more. Got some up there. Oh, it keeps popping up. Nothing. Okay. So wood down into that. We're going to want butcher table can go there. Shit, I can't do that, can I? Because you've got to move then. Can I put them that way? Would you fit? You would if I did that. But then you don't fit. We're only going to get one in if we do it like that. No, cancel. Silly bugger. We did that. Oh, shit. Don't do that to me. Let's do that. And that's not in your zone, so that's fine. Wood door. Gonna want a door there, so that when you chop, we can come through. Doesn't matter where we go in that. It is going to matter for food. Have a gap. A gap. We don't have fire foam poppers yet, but that's where they would go. Power loop rounds, that's fine. Door comes in. Let's have the door to that there. So it's equal distance from all four. We can have an offset door like that. Forbid that. Everything else can get built. No, we don't need to probably do a stone cutter. We do have stone cutting for everybody. Yeah. What else do we need? Little bedroom. So if that's stockpile, we've got 1, 2, 3. Let's do a 2. We can change that after. Getting into the stockpile. Let's put it there and there. So to come into here to get in. We've got 1, but you're in a relationship, so that's good. That's 1 bedroom. Yeah, that's 3 bedrooms there, isn't it? Shared, single, single. We need another single. Oh, we can put one out here. 1, 2, 3. So, layer of grass. 3 wide walkway, layer of grass. An 8 by 7. And let's do that. It's going to be a 2 wide down there, isn't it? Is that going to matter? It's not the actual main build of the series. Could do that. That can be a rec room. I'm going to have you there. Kind of want a double door. You're going to need to go 1 more and then go like that. Obviously, I'm going to have to build rooms because it won't build it for us. Yes, we know. We know. We know. So everything is in. It's going to be on the roof when they get going. 4 bedrooms. I wonder if the water, I think the water and oil may be different, so we might have to jiggity pokery them at some point. But sure, we can have that there. Get the little lucky pump in there. Power cord will come down from there. You're going to want power. Just do a little loop on that. You should be good from there. I'm then going to want put it in here. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. gonna wanna do that, aren't we? A couple of wooden water towers. We can get that lot later, can't we? Currently we just need a well. Well can come there. Water tub. We'll have a few. Valdorsy Denmark, because that's low anyway. Plumbing we don't need until we get that lot up, which actually we should just go suspend them for now. Get the power in. No, don't get the power in. Gossipy time is that we're into toilets. We may not want to be here. That'll do for now. So beds. Do you want to start just doing a royal straight off at the bat? No, so we ain't got the money. Perhaps we can have a double bed. I'll have to check if I got any of them right way around. You've got your door, you can have your door there, your door there, you can have there. Wood please, wood please, dresser can go. Sure, that'll do. One for that, turn for that, turn for that, and that's it for bedrooms. No defences, but we've got that, but I don't really want to open that yet. I'll probably get attacked more from this end over. No, not really, but we are going to need them actually, and let's put some down. So can I have a wrap on that corner? Put it all in there. Coming up there, we have got that, but we can do that. That means we can shoot through. Coming for there, we'll come round there, where we can. Not going to get them from up there, so we can have that. Have a door there. Anything coming from there, they're covered, and they're covered from that. Yeah. Oh, that's just a wooden wall. Don't want you. Want that there. Recreation, you can have a couple of wooden horseshoe pins. Put them out here. Put one there and one there. That's wooden cloth, which we may get some at some point fairly soon, so we'll do that. That, so thick growing zones up. Marine colony there and there. Chest tables. Which they're all going to need chairs. With chairs. You don't need a chair. What to do? Oh, we got a lot of slate. Full table like that. Yeah, alright. Not going to get that in the way. Not reasonably. Don't need that. many. Yeah, not having go pooping in rain. Well, I'm sure you'll cut them down, won't you? Moaning at me. So we do need to do nothing else. We're done. Everything's ready to go. Ready for play on Wednesday. Yeah, we've got to allow them. Bad. Need to get anima tree sat there. Big C's on his way. He's already on his way. So we'll let that happen. Hey, carry the bloody thing. Delete the grow zone so that I know where it is. And you can come and plant that. You picked a lot of crap up. A little bit. Got to decide who's going to get Mechanator. Going to be one of the them three. Dude. Thank you. Now just don't chop that frigger down. There we go, the start of our planned city. We cut all that. Try and get it sorted. Got a few walls going. That's nothing really, is it? And there it is. We've added 4 more pathways. Yeah. That's one hell of a build. So I will put a post in the bottom of this. I'll pin it to the top. If you want an aiming game and you are subscribed, put whether you want male or female, or you're not bothered. Well, if you want male, put male. If you want female, put female. If you're not bothered, just put nothing. If you want any certain skills, like you want to be a shooter, or if you'd fancy being constructor, put in construction. Pick 2, not shooting or melee, because you'll be doing that enough anyway, especially early on. And yeah, like pick 2 skills. I want to be a cooking plant. Then when a cooking plant comes up, which is not you, although you do have it, but I'll try and get passions, at least a single, in whichever ones you're going for. So crafting artistic, you could have Drew. I just wanted to be a cooking mechanic. Oh my crikey, sausages! A cooking medic or a medical cook. You could do that. You're not going to get to pick the pawn. It's whoever comes in from the attacks. And if not, I'll find something to name them. We got, what have we got? We've got a bunch of blocks. That'll get more as we go along. Yeah. Food, but we've got food here, so that's fine. Got medicine there. Bits of steel kicking round. Yeah. Right. I'm going to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And come and join us on the next episode. Until then, have yourselves a great day. See ya.